2, 3, I don't know. Mohair. I feel like I'm still too short. I need a book to sit on. Do I have a book to sit on? No. Hello everybody! Welcome back, or welcome to the CC Makes Knitting Podcast channel. My name is Karina, otherwise known as CC. You can find me on Instagram at cc_makes. I post, knitting progress, projects, finished objects, whatever, yarn. I post it all in there. I also hand dye yarn. If you didn't know, I have a shop on Etsy, CC Fiber and Design. On there, I am working on my own website, so hopefully that gets launched next week to get off Etsy. The fees are just a little bit outrageous right now, so I'm working on that, and I will keep everybody posted if you follow along, and if you are interested, I'll keep you posted when that goes live. I have some finished objects today. 2 of them are not here with me. I will post photos of them as I talk about them though. Yeah. So it's been a minute. I forget how to do this. Not that I was any good at it before, but it's been a bit. My last podcast I think was in March, I want to say. Yeah, things have gotten a little crazy. If you follow me on here, you'll know that my husband Justin was working overseas and he got to come home for a little while, so that is why I took a podcasting break, kind of a knitting break as well. We were just busy. And then my oldest daughter Taryn, she had a baby, so I am now Grandma CC. Super excited about that. They're actually coming to visit us this weekend. They are on their way up from Coos Bay, so it's like a 5.5-hour drive, so they're on their way. They'll probably have to make a lot of stops with the baby, so I'm excited to see them this weekend. I'll talk more about all that stuff at the end of the episode, where I chat about my life stuff, I guess. I don't know, life updates. Like I said, I have some finished objects, some works in progress. Actually just one work in progress that I've been monogamous on. So I'll talk about that. I have some socks. I don't know if I showed them the last episode or not, so I will show them again. I don't know. And then I have some yarn stuff to talk about. And I got a lot of purchases. A lot, actually. Like, more than normal for me. I don't really buy a whole lot of, stuff, so I went a little crazy. And half of the stuff that I ordered isn't here yet, so I'll talk about that stuff on the next episode. I've got my fancy schmancy Coors Light and my rather dirty Veterans koozie, which I found in the cabinet, so just using that. Today is Thursday, May 20th. Yeah, I can't believe it's already May 20th. It's the end of May. So excited because school is about to end. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into the knitting portion, my finished objects. I don't have segments like, one of those cool kid podcasters, so I just kind of ramble on and talk about whatever as I see fit. I have notes, but they're not very good, so you'll have to bear with me. I have my phone here so I can pull up some patterns and talk about them as I go over everything, so there's that. Alrighty. First finished object is my pink Fizz sweater, which I am wearing. This is a pattern by Andrea Mowry. I love her patterns. I knit so many of her patterns. I knit the Weekender, and I went off of that size, and it's a little too big. But this is the pink Fizz. It's got the lace panels that go in the back and the front, and it is a split seam. You knit it from the bottom up. I don't think that you're going to be able to get the whole picture in here because I'm too short. I did not knit it the whole length as she stated in the pattern because I am short, so I took a few inches off and it hits where I want it to. I also did not go the full length on the sleeves, which I am very glad I didn't because tiny T-Rex arms. And I should have known that because when I knit the Weekender, it did the same thing. It was just too long on the sleeves, but it's fine. I'm happy with it. They are a little bit long, but it's comfy. This is knit with yarn that was sent to me from Knit Picks, and the Aloft and Capretta bases.
Oh god, I just dropped everything.
So Capretta and Aloft. Capretta is an 80-10-10 in the colorway Moonstone Heather, and Aloft is Super Kid Mohair and Silk, and this is in the colorway Plover. So they sent me this yarn. I used pretty much all of it. This is what I have left. So I was scared that I was gonna run out because I went off the pattern, and I don't gauge swatch. If you know me, I do not gauge swatch at all. So I didn't know what I was gonna get. I thought I was gonna run out of yarn just based off of the pattern notes and all that, but I have plenty left over, and I really should have knit the size 2. I knit the size 3, which is, it's very oversized, but it's fine. It is comfortable. I like it oversized. I don't like anything hugging me. I did not aggressively block it either. I didn't pin it or anything. I just soaked it in some wool wash and laid it out flat. I did have some trouble with the seaming part right here, because there are 2 panels that you knit separately, or not separately, well yeah, separately, then you seam it right here. I had trouble getting these stitches to match. When I first did it, one side was good, I think it was this side was good, and then this side, like this panel back here, was all the way over here. So I had to do some finagling and get it all lined up so that it didn't look so wonky, but I did it and it fits perfectly and I love it. So I thought it was going to be itchy because I've never worn anything with mohair. I am pleasantly surprised though. I mean, I've been wearing this for about an hour now, and while it is getting a little toasty, it's very comfortable. It's not itchy at all. It's super soft. I was reading the reviews on Capretta yarn, and some of them were saying that it pills easily, so we'll see how it goes, I guess. I don't know. I hope it doesn't pill like too bad. I mean, just because there's the lace like where it would normally pill, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I love it. I am glad to be done with it. I had a moment where I was going to rip it all out. I was going to rip it all out and re-knit it in the size 2. But with gentle nudges from my Instagram followers, they convinced me to just keep knitting. So I did, and I'm happy with it, and that is that. Yeah, I like it. It's probably going to get worn a lot. I'm not even going to lie. It's very, very comfortable. So extremely happy with it. That is my big finished object. My second one is a pair of vanilla socks that I was knitting just for like a shop sample for my yarn. I got a base that is Stellina, and I wanted to see how my colorway dyed up on it. This is Unicorn Burst. Can you see it? Focus. Okay, Unicorn Burst. It is on Stellina. It's not a lot of Stellina. It's only like 5%. So it's just got a bit of a sparkle to it. So I knit up the socks while I was down in Coos Bay. I was down there for like 10 days, so packed these with me and finished them up. Really happy with how they turned out. I like this colorway. It's very popular in the shop too. So I dyed up a little hot pink mini just to go with it, I guess. I don't know. 64 stitch cast on, regular wedge toe, and a slip stitch heel flap and gusset, which is now my favorite. I have learned that I need to go down to a 60 stitch cast on. 64 is just a little bit loose for me, so I actually blocked these ones so they look a little put together, a little more put together than my normal ones. But yeah, they're a little bit big. But it's okay. I just wanted to have a sample so I could show like what that yarn looked like knit up. However, I am going to be switching that formula for Unicorn Burst, which is all up here. I have all my yarn on the yarn wall right now because I'm putting my new labels on it. I did a little post on Instagram that showed my new logo, my new labels and stuff. So I am doing all of that so I can put them away in totes. It's just taking me a little bit. But I am switching the formula for Unicorn Burst. Same colors and everything, just the color placement is going to be a little different, just for efficiency in dyeing. The skeins, it takes a long time to dye it as I have it right now. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and it's gonna look a little more like this. So I'm gonna knit this up as a shop sample, I think. Probably this week. I'm not sure what I'm gonna knit with it. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna knit like a little sweater for my nieces if the shop sample doesn't work out. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but that's yeah, I don't know. It's in the workbook. This is just on fingering 80/20 super soft yarn. I really like all those little speckles. I don't know if you see how prominent they are. So yeah, I'm changing that. So if you are interested in getting Unicorn Burst before it changes a little bit, go grab it now. I have it all listed in the shop. It's all labeled, ready to ship. I also have some mini skeins, but they're not there. Oh, they're over there, behind my big head. So yeah, if you're interested in doing that before I start on the new techniques. I would like to get rid of a large portion of this so I can put some new summer colorways into the shop. So that is my plan. My next finished objects are not here with me. They are Silas's baby blanket, and then I knit him a little matching hat. I'll post a photo right here of the finished blanket. I put a picture on Instagram too, so if you follow me on there, you would have seen it already. And then I did a little matching hat for him. He has newborn pictures. He has newborn pictures on Monday, so I think she's gonna put that on him. And yeah, those are all my finished objects. You would think I would have a lot more, but over the last 2 months I really did not do a whole lot of knitting. So it was a struggle to finish that blanket for him, I'm not even gonna lie. I've talked about it before, I'm pretty sure. It was knit with Hobby Lobby's Bambootiful yarn, which is cotton and I don't remember, but it was kind of hard on the hands, and it was just hard. I just didn't want to do it. But I finished it. I had to make up the pattern for that. I think I mentioned that before too. I might just write it up real quick if anybody was interested in that and tell you what I did. If you are interested, you can message me. I will send you the gist of what I did. It's so easy, like super easy. So there was that. His little hat though, I don't remember the pattern. It was just a beanie. Let me see if I can find it here. It was just a beanie hat, and then it had little bear ears on the top. I followed the pattern, but I don't know if I bought it on Ravelry or not. I don't think I did. I didn't. If I find the pattern, I will post it below, the link to it. I don't know why I didn't go through Ravelry. I've been trying to keep all my patterns on there, but I didn't do it. So there is that. Those are my finished objects. My work in progress is one that I have been working on for the last day, just cranking it out. It is a cardigan. Sorry, my hair is like annoying me. It is a cardigan by Mama in a Stitch is her website. mamainastitch.com, and it's called the My Comfiest Knit Cardigan, and it looks like this. I am knitting it with Wool of the Andes yarn, worsted weight in the colorway Crane Heather, which is the contrast color that I used. What sweater was that? I used this color in my Isabel Kramer Humulus sweater. There we go, brain fart. So I had a bunch of leftover and I figured this would be perfect. It is a seamed, it's like you knit all the pieces flat and then you seam it all together. So I have the back done, the front panels done, and now I am working on the sleeves. I have one sleeve done, and the mohair needs to be blocked. I would show the other pieces, but they are wet and on the blocking mat. And I'm almost done with the second one. So once these are blocked and dried, I am going to seam it all up and then add the collar. I'm not going to add pockets. I also didn't knit it as long. I just wanted it to kind of hit at my hip. I am short. If I knit a long cardigan, it would look really strange. So I'm going to block that up later, hang it out in the sunroom to dry, and seam it all up. So hopefully I'll have another sweater done by the next time I podcast. That is all I've been really working on monogamously, so I didn't even cast on anything new yet. I have been trying to go through my project bags and knock out some of them. This is a half object. I don't know if I showed this the last time. This is knit with my yarn in Berry Bombshell, and this is a pattern that Crazy Sock Lady, Kay of this Crazy Sock Lady podcast, one of her patterns. And of course I cannot remember the name, but I will post it right here, right here. And I want to say, actually, I think I have it right here. I do have more of this yarn in the shop. I was kind of, I am tangled up in my needles. I do have more of this in the shop. I think I have 3 more. I'm not sure, but if you were interested, there is still some available. So this is Kay's pattern, Crazy Sock Lady, and it is the Whispers in the Wind socks. Is that the Whispers in the Wind sock? Yes, it is. It is this one of her patterns. Super easy pattern to memorize. I was a little concerned about how bored I was going to get with it, but it's not boring at all. You can memorize it and just, keep going. I followed her heel and her toe pattern, so this is it. I need to finish the other sock. I just don't know when I'm going to do that. I don't know. I will finish it. I just don't know when. The other one that I have is, I think I might have shown this one before. I dropped everything. This is a vanilla sock on my colorway Oh Grandma Bunce, part of the Drop Dead Fred collection that I have in the shop. I don't have very many left of that. But this is, I was knitting the sample to show in my photos, but as soon as I posted it on Instagram, I sold out. So this is what I have left, and I don't want to finish it because this is all, like, I don't even have this colorway anymore. I mean, I could do it again, but I don't know if anybody would be interested in it. So this is what I have, and I don't know if I'm going to finish it. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. What else do I have? So that is all I've been working on. I haven't been working on those socks, obviously, but those are half objects, so I figured I would show them. I don't know if I've shown them before. Yeah, so that is all. I really want to do some more cardigans. Like, it's not like hot where we live, but my normal everyday wardrobe is jeans and a t-shirt. Jeans and a t-shirt, and then I don't have my heat on at the moment. I do in the dining room because my bird is out there, but that's the only heat that we have on at the moment, and it gets a little chilly in the morning and towards the evening, so I just kind of like to throw on a sweater I have been wearing the crap out of my big sister cardigan, and it looks so bad. It looks so bad. You're probably not gonna be see it, but words. You're probably not gonna be able to see it, but it is pilled way bad. Oh, yep, look at that. Because I wear it so often. It's just soft and comfortable. Cardigans are like my thing right now, so I just want to knit all of them. So I want to find another pattern for just an oversize. I'm hoping that the Mama in a Stitch sweater or cardigan like fits as I am imagining it will. But I don't gauge swatch, so like I don't know how that's gonna be. And this is knit, I didn't mention this, but on really big needles. So this is a size, where is it? My stomach's growling. This is a size 11 needle. This is the Knit Picks Prism aluminum needles, which I love. So it created like a big open airy fabric, which I loved. I can't remember what size she recommended in the pattern. Maybe it was a size 11. I guess I could look. But I wanted the, you know, big, comfy, and I think she knit it in cotton, and I'm done with cotton. I'm not knitting with cotton anytime soon. Not writing it out, I'm just not knitting with it at any time soon. It really hurts my hands. Yes, she does call for a size 11 needle. And her yarn, she used Lion Brand yarn in the jeans, which is cotton. And I think that's a DK weight, but this wool of the Andes feels more like a DK weight to me than a worsted weight. So, I mean, it kind of worked out, but I don't gauge swatch, so I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I was going on about with that. I wanted to knit more cardigans. So, somebody's at my front door. She didn't even ring the doorbell. Guess she knew I was busy. Anyway, I want to, or Taryn actually wants me to make her a cardigan with this yarn that she dyed up. It's a DK weight, and I'm thinking she's probably going to want a cardigan like the My Comfiest cardigan sweater, so I'm going to ask her when she comes if that's what she would want with the color that she made. I don't know. I really like this color. It's just, it's not my color palette at all. Like, grays and blacks are my thing, so yeah, I have plans for that. I have to ask her if she approves first. My hair is like flat on my head, and it was hair washing day, so it's just like, and I talked about the unicorn burst. So I have some more cast-ons that I'm going to be starting. I'm stealing this colorway from the shop. This is my colorway Sea Monster. It is like blues, greens, speckles with reds and oranges. I am going to knit my soon-to-be nephew a little sweater out of this, and I'm thinking I might do the flax light. I just don't know. Oh, that smells good. I don't know if this is enough to do like maybe a sweater and a hat. Probably not. I didn't look at the yardage, but, and I also think that my hair is on it. Where was I going? And I'm pretty sure that it's in size 0 to 6 months. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go, but I was hoping I would have enough left over to make a matching hat. But if I don't, then he'll get a little sweater. He's supposed to be born, or his due date's June 4th, but she's probably gonna have him at any time because this is her 3rd kid, and they fall out after 3. So I mean, he could be coming any day. So I'm stealing this one from the shop. There's one left in the shop if anybody is interested. I was gonna make these as sock sets, but I'm stealing it. It's a 75, this is a 75-25 on the Brooklyn base, which is extremely soft. Like this is going to be perfect for a little baby sweater. Like it's softer than the 80-20. It's just so squishy. So I'm excited to start that. Those are my plans. What my new cast on plans, I guess. I don't have segments, so I mean that's what I'm chatting about. As I remember them. So this next one that I'm going to show is not in the shop. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the shop, but I am an 80s kid. I grew up in the 80s. I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 80s, and if you did, you probably remember Grandma's weird couch. I'll put a picture here. This couch. I had one, our family had one, all my aunts and uncles had this couch, my grandma had this couch. Or the same kind of color pattern thing, but I think on our couch specifically, we had all the matching pieces for it. We had the footstool, the ottoman, the chairs, the couch, the love seat, but on ours it had like big wooden knobs on the armrests that we would always chew on. I don't know why, but anyway, I was playing with dyes and this is what came out of the pot, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks just like the weird couch from my childhood. And I was so excited about it. I was like, oh my, like that is like spot on. It's probably not accurate on this light because I have to use fake light in here, but anyway, Grandma's weird couch. I didn't skein him up all pretty because I just got him out of the dryer and skeined him up so I could show them, because if you were an 80s kid, you remember Grandma's weird couch. So I'm excited about these. If anybody was interested, let me know. I could list them in the shop. I just haven't because I figured they're brown. Who wants brown? I mean, I could see this as an awesome cardigan. This is on worsted weight yarn, and cardigans are all I want to talk about right now. So I could see it as a cardigan. I could see it as a little sweater, hats, shawls. Grandma's weird couch. I was very, very proud of that. I just thought it was funny. Matched furniture from my childhood. That is all that I have like to show you about yarns that I've dyed and what I'm knitting with. My next stuff that I'm going to talk about is all the purchases that I've made. I went a little crazy. So, and this isn't even all the stuff that I have. Hold on, I'm going to go see if there's more on the porch. Okay. There was more stuff on the porch. Alright, so I forgot what I've already shown. Anyway, I am totally... Okay, my favorite movie in the whole wide world is Labyrinth with David Bowie. Jareth, yes. So here I got a candle, and this is Briarwick on Etsy, briarwick.etsy.com. And the color, the candle is Jareth. And underneath it, it says leather pants, amber, and magic. Like, what? Of course I had to get it. Of course I had to get it. And it smells... it smells like it would sound. I can smell some leather pants in there. I don't know what amber and magic smell like, but if I could put it all into one jar, this would be it. So, I had to get it. Like... Jareth, like what? So Briarwick on Etsy. I love the smell. I love that smell. And then I got this, and I don't remember what it is. It says Happy Meal. Paper, sorry. I believe it's another candle. Oh yeah, it's another Labyrinth one. I don't even know what I've been buying, honestly. This one is by Floating Starlights, Jessica Hunt. This is called The Bog of Eternal Stench. What? It's woods, vanilla, no stench. And it's soy candle poured in Idaho. Floating Starlights. Her name is Jessica Hunt. Go check her out. I mean, Labyrinth. Come on, guys. Like, it's the best. I love it. And then she also sent this. It says Plant Me So I don't know what that is, but I'll plant it and I'll see. I mean, I can't keep anything alive, so I don't know what is going to grow, but speaking of, I wonder if Taryn's going to take all of her plants home with her. I hope she is, because I'm killing them. Anyway, Bog of Eternal Stench. It doesn't smell like the Bog of Eternal Stench. I also got a sign for my door, my entryway door, that says Bog of Eternal Stench. It's just not here yet. I went on a labyrinth spree, and I'm not ashamed. Not at all. Next is these earrings, which I got. I actually saw them on Instagram. I don't know if I saw these particular ones on Instagram. I saw her on Instagram, and so I went to her Etsy shop. Her name is Abby in Clay, or her shop name is Abby in Clay, and she sent this keychain as well, and it is polymer clay jewelry. Yeah, so these are super light. They are not heavy at all. I can't wear like heavy, heavy. I have sensitive, like, I just don't normally wear them, honestly, but they're super light and I will totally wear them, and they're in that little knitting pattern, so hello. I got those. These came from, oh gosh, where's her shop anyway? Was it Ireland? Let me look. And it didn't take long for them to come here, so I mean, I was pretty happy with that. She has other designs in there as well, obviously, so go check her out. It's super light earrings. Yeah, they are shipped from Ireland. Abby in Clay on Etsy. Yeah, she's got all kinds of dainty little stuff. These came in different colors too. I picked white, so yeah, go check her out. I mean, I love little polymer clay earrings. I also got, oh, that bird scared me. I also got a skein of yarn from Molly Klein Design, which she is Sweet Tea Yarns. She posted a photo on Instagram, and it was like a black and white photo, so I didn't get to see the colorway before I bought it, but it's 75/25. It says, oh, 75/25 on her sweet sock base, and her husband had dyed it for her, and it's called Daddy at the Dye Pans. So I mean, it's like red, blues, browns. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it. It's super soft and squishy. I mean, there's a bunch of little boys popping into my family, so I could see, like, I don't know, maybe a hat or something for them. So I got that. And then I went to another Etsy store, an Etsy shop, and I got this t-shirt, which is all wrinkly because it just came out of the dryer, and I don't fold my clothes when they come out of the dryer. I just throw them on my bed until I'm ready to wear them because I'm lazy. It's like the knitting stitches and rainbow, and this is from, I should have all this written down, but I don't. This is from One More Fabric on Etsy. And it ships from Illinois. This came pretty fast. One More Fabric. There's a bunch of, I think there was a bunch of different colors, but I picked pink. And you can get it in like a sweatshirt, a hoodie or something. I can't remember, but I just wanted a t-shirt. So I got that. And then I watched her podcast. This is Laura from I Heart You, EWE. I don't know if her podcast is I Heart You or I Heart Knitting. I think it's I Heart Knitting. Go check her out, watch her. She does these little lavender smelly packets. I don't know what they're called. Sachets. I call them lavender smelly packets. She had different patterns, and I think I got 4 or 5 of them. But I have them like up on my yarn. Makes them smell good. If you squish them, they smell good. This is really good too. It's just soft. It's cotton fabric and filled with a mix of locally grown lavender and jasmine rice. So you can keep it on clothing, yarn, to keep it smelling fresh, and it also naturally repels moths and other pests. So I got a few of these. This is her, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on the camera, but her card is not going to focus. It's I Heart You, Laura, and she is on Etsy, iheartyou.etsy.com. I'll link her below as well. And then I've got so much stuff to show. I got this ruler bracelet. I don't know what it's called. I got one of these from Laser Haze, and they are on Etsy as well. Handmade leather and silver jewelry. So I got one of these. I'm hoping with time and wearing it, it softens up a little bit. It's kind of crispy. But I've been using it a lot. I didn't take a tape measure with me, or words. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't take a tape measure with me down to Coos Bay, so I just wore this and I used it for like my socks and stuff. Very, very handy. I also went to a local, not to me, local yarn store. Why can't I speak? A local yarn store in Reedsport down in Oregon. And I stopped in there. She also, it's called Driftwood Yarns and Candle. I should have all this out. Driftwood Candle and Yarns, or sort of, I don't remember. Let me look really quick. So Driftwood Farms Yarn and Candle Co. She's on Etsy too, so, or not Etsy, on Instagram. If you want to go check out, her mom dyes yarn, and she had candles and some lotion bars. This candle is called Hipster Lumberjack, and it smells like fresh laundry. It smells so good. It's soy, yeah, I don't know. It just smells good. And apparently I'm into candles at the moment because we just bought more even at Fred Meyer, so I guess that's what we're doing now, candles. This lotion bar is vanilla, and it comes in like a little star flower thing. I haven't really used it yet. I had it in my car and it kind of melted a little bit. It's not like it's hot here or anything, but I keep these in like my little project bags because my hands get so dry from all the fiber. And then at that store, Taryn and Brooklyn went there on Mother's Day. I wasn't with them. I came back home Saturday before Mother's Day, so the day before Mother's Day. I came back home to get the bird and stuff, so I was up here and I spent the night, and then I drove back down on Mother's Day, and they had gotten me from the same store this yarn bowl, which is pretty cool. It's got like hat, scarf, poncho, sweater, mittens, leg warmer, sock, and belt. And they got me these little unicorn scissors, which I find myself needing a lot because my scissors keep disappearing. And then a bag, the Kitchener Stitch bag, which I've been wanting for a while. I don't know why I haven't gotten it, because I always forget the Kitchener, and you think that after knitting so many pairs of socks I would remember, but I didn't. I still don't. Like, I still have to look it up every once in a while, and I go off of the Crazy Sock Lady's tutorial, so if you're interested, go check out her tutorial. But I got that for my Mother's Day gift. I got a random gift from Brooklyn, my 8-year-old, for Mother's Day, and she had been texting with her dad a week before or whatever, and she told him that she wanted to get me a Mother's Day gift that would help me out in life. And when he told me that, I was like, oh boy, I can only imagine what this kid is gonna like come up with to help me out with my life. But it came in, I opened it, and it's a cheese board. I don't know why I would ever need a cheese board to help me out in my life, but I got one. I am now the proud owner of a cheese board. So those were my Mother's Day gifts. The last one that I will show you, you're probably bored to death by now. I saw this on Mace of Skeins podcast, Macy's. She showed this bag from Mckinney Knittery, and I love it. It's my absolute favorite right now. It says stab him, strangle him, pull his guts out, throw him off of a cliff. Throw him off a cliff. And if you're a knitter, you know, like when you put your needle into the stitch, it's when you stab him. And then when you throw your yarn over the needle, it's strangle him. And then you pull his guts out when you pull it through the stitch. And then you throw him off the cliff when you take it off the needle. So I had to have it. That's just like my kind of humor. So I watch too many like murder documentaries. I watch the Murder Channel all the time. So that was right up my alley. That came super fast. I think I ordered it and it came like 2 days later. So that is all of my purchases that I have for today. That's kind of a lot. Like, I normally don't have that much, so I need to stay off of Etsy for a while. Yeah. What else do I have? I don't know. That's it. I won't talk about anything else. I did want to say that I saw on Lofty Loop's Instagram, I think, she got a circular sock knitting machine from a company, Dean and Bean, I think. Dean and Beans. They're on Instagram too, but they 3D print circular sock knitting machines. And I was like, what? What now? So I've been like stalking their website like daily, waiting to pull the trigger because I want one. I just want one. My brother does 3D printing. Like he works for a company up in Seattle that they 3D print. So he always brings his printers down here when he comes to visit, and we're always interested in 3D printing. So if somebody printed a sock knitting machine, like what? I mean, I would love to get the Erlbacher one, but it's just a little out of my price range at the moment. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stock them some more and probably order one. You can pick your colors too. Like maybe I can pull it up on here. I don't know. I just saw it on Lofty Loops stories, I want to say. Dean and Beans sock machines. This is their Instagram. So I mean, you can pick your color that you want it printed in. I'm kind of interested in the aqua color. This is red, but this is the knitting machine. If you haven't seen it yet, like go check them out. I think that's awesome. Like you can 3D print this stuff. Like what? I want to say her son is like the engineer. He probably is an engineer. I don't know. I didn't read all of it. So I want to say her son designed it. But super cool. And I think I'm going to get one very soon. I would love to have a knitting machine so I could knit up some samples a little more quickly than like this one, because as soon as I showed it, I sold out, and then now I don't want to knit the sock anymore. I'm not going to wear it, so yeah, I mean, I feel like I need one, and I just won't tell my husband. But yeah, that is all my purchases. That is all I wanted to mention. Podcasts I've been watching a lot. I don't even know I've been watching so many. I've been trying to catch up because while Justin was home, I didn't get to watch any of them because it's just, he's not interested in any of that at all. So we watched a lot of movies and documentaries and all of that because we're old and that's what we do. So I've been catching up on a lot of podcasts and stuff like that. I will be taking photographs. I'm hoping today, like when Taryn gets here this evening, maybe she can snap a few photos for me, and I can post like finished project photo on my Ravelry and my Instagram and stuff like that. What else did I have? No, that's it. I guess life stuff. Not a whole lot to like go into detail about, but I mean, Justin came home. It was a great 45-ish days of him home, so we were busy. We were traveling a lot. We were down in Oregon a bunch. We were up in Seattle a bunch, so it's kind of nice to just chill, even though he had to go back to work, but it's fine. The only thing that sucked is that he had to leave a week before Taryn gave birth to Silas, so he didn't get to see him, which we were pretty bummed about, but it's okay. He'll be home in August, I think. I don't know. I don't know what their plans are, but hopefully he'll be home in August. I'm just sad he didn't get to meet Silas before he left, so it is what it is. But yeah, she had the baby. She had a long induction process, but she wasn't in labor for very long, thankfully, so he popped into the world on May 13th. 6 pounds, 4 ounces. I won't post a photo because they're not really posting anything on social media. Once she tells me that I can, I will share a photo with everybody. So I am excited for them to arrive here so I can squish the little dude. Yeah, that's pretty much all we've been doing. And the kids' school, like Emma just finished her track season, so that was busy with practice and meets, and now I think they have like 2.5 weeks left of school, so I cannot wait. I cannot wait to not pack a school lunch anymore. I'm so over school lunches, but whoever invented the Uncrustable sandwich, like, thank you, because that is what my kids are living on for lunches now, because I'm so over packing school lunches. Okay, rant over. That is all I will ramble on about. So I will be back probably in 2 weeks. If I knit a whole bunch this week, I will get back on next week. I don't know. I'll see. I mean, I don't have any plans. So we're just going to visit and hang out with the baby, and I'll probably be knitting and cooking, I'm sure. So if I have enough to show, I will be back next week. If not, I'll be back in 2 weeks. Promise this time. No more month-long hiatuses. I'm not traveling anymore. I mean, I'll probably go back and forth to Taryn's house, but I'm not like going to Alaska or anything that I know of at any time soon. So I'm gonna get back on track here. So I will get off of here. If you are interested in a yarn, go check out the Etsy shop, CC Fiber and Design. You can use the podcast coupon code for 15% off. It is CC Makes Podcast, and I will post it right here. So take advantage of it, 15% off, and go check out the shop. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. I appreciate it immensely, and I hope you come back for more rambles. Until next time, guys, bye!